Stay tuned, MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech, we do the campaigns of Monarch's Myrmidon. And last time, we had an escort mission, as I was literally just telling Twitch, actually just telling Greybeard over there, we were just getting annoyed at how slow the escort moved. And other than that, not much happened. We picked up a mortar, which I do want to put on a mech, because a mortar rate is not bad. Even at this level, a mortar rate is not bad. So we have acid rounds for it and airburst rounds for it. Guided would have been nice, but we didn't get that. That was the third option that could have been there. So now we're going on a 1.5 skull against the Capellans, which will go dandy. Absolutely dandy. And if not, then we'll figure somebody to blame, and we'll sweep it all under the rug. But hey, if not, it'll be great. I have actually shared YouTube videos with my friends who play RogueTech Mega 5 because they're great. No, that makes you classical.
Alright, keep your eyes open and watch your sensors.
Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Who do we got? Oh, we got a Vindicator. Oh, I love Vindicator. The model of the Vindicator is so gorgeous. It's just such a shame that's in the 45-ton weight bracket. Because, like, unless you get a Vindicator early, this sucker's worthless. But I really like Vindicators. The model is so amazingly cool. What are you? You're a question mark. Let's zoom in and see if we can identify. Assuming the camera doesn't, move ridiculously quick. You are, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're a hoplite, because you're a hamburger on legs, which is what a hoplite is, for those of you who happen to be wondering. And then we're just gonna reserve to the bottom, because one of the wonderful flayables of RogueTech is the first turn protection. The spawn protection is dumb. Classical to sit. I said it weirdo. I mean, yes, but also no.
Damage minimal.
Don't take any more of it. I don't want to pay for that paint. That paint is shiny. A PPC and missiles does not seem hoplite, because a hoplite happens to have an AC 10 and missiles. But a PPC would be a good upgrade for a hoplite. We still don't technically know what it is, but we will find out. Hi, beautiful. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't. You little jerk. You killed Lowbrow. Vehicles actually can be injured now. Oh, and a blackjack. Okay, we got some actual competition here. So the enemy has come in force. We are a lance. They are a lance. And this will be how this works. Although so far we outton them. No, we don't actually. We are undertunned. Because our blackjack is best by their blackjack. Our Centurion's best by their hoplite, but their Vindicator's just bigger than anything I've got. One more. Alright, I'm gonna call it Centurion. Okay, we actually do outnumber them, so we do outton them. Centurion, Monarch, just run right in here. You're not gonna be able to hit them with your cannon, but that's not the point. 19, 12, and 10. Okay, just lay it on the blackjack. So Lowbrow took an injury from it. I think it's just one wound from the patch notes. Yes, it is one wound, but still, it's more amusing to say that he's dead. And that is how we decide things, because it's funnier. 18%, not worth it. Brace it up. I need to make sure that we have a refire shot when we actually have sensors operational. Turn 1, your sensors are offline. He's dead for the mission. Yes, we'll go with that. He's dead. 27% is not bad, but it could be better. But 35 is all big. It was a hoplite. I was right. My knowledge of MechWarrior continues to grow. And, I feel cocky as all hell whenever I get that right. Although it's not that hard. Like, the hoplite it's a dinner plate on legs. That's what it looks like. Look at the TRO. The TRO for it, like the picture for it, it's not bad. But it's still a dinner plate on legs, and it's not all that cool looking. Poor hoplite. Alright, we're gonna lose hard on the initiative because I reserve so much, and... Ow! What in the 7 hells are you driving? Oh. Okay then. Avenging Angel Plus. That's no bueno. That's very bad, actually. Somebody decided to put a heavy PPC on a Vindicator, and it was a great idea. I say that with zero sarcasm. 40% is not bad, but I like to also shoot at people. Oh, they also got a sling in back. That's gonna suck. 16%, still not good enough. I'm gonna shoot the missiles only then at the Vindicator and hope for a lucky headshot. Never mind. Oh god. AMS. Nothing. PPC. Oh, it was to the arm. It wasn't to his chest, it was his arm. So now he's exposed and vulnerable. How did you miss me? I'm gonna take it, but I don't understand. Yeah, the most dangerous thing in the field right now is this Vindicator. He's got an AC-20 that can fire at maximum range. He's also got an X-Pulse laser, some laser AMS. Really, you just don't want to fight him. Take your heavy PPC back, saves you right for killing a mech with one hit from your heavy PPC. No, we have a quick sell heavy PPC. He's got a real one. There's a difference. Why, hi there, Sonny. 26%? Are you kidding me? But, never mind then. Just gonna walk right up to him and we're gonna absolutely unload on him. Hi there. All the things. Oh no, I didn't set the machine guns to maximum rate. Still, a little bit of barbecue. Apparently we lit ourselves on fire? What the hell? We're getting fried. Is there a waiting list I need to sign up for to get a pilot? Also, that's a spicy vending. There's no waiting list. You just need to be around when we have pilot slots open, and then I look at whoever has a sub in chat, and I'm like, oh, okay. Congratulations on your brand new pilot. So we lost a component, or at least it said we did. I'm not 100% sure which component we lost, but I can tell you that we definitely want to start laying into this guy to kill him. So we're gonna get in some cover to make sure that we don't die as easily. I just unload on the blackjack. Pantera, once again. Shifting around over here. Take peek. That's a 40%. Can I get better? 13? No. 25? Absolutely not. Fire! Oh, baby! Now that's a hit. So does that mean I can't get in now? Not until we expand the bay. We will need more bay space. This Vindicator is going to rule us all. I am a scared. Forward! We must get into range of mortal combat with him. Once we do, then victory can be taken. Of course, we can't hit him with the AC-20, which is always fun. However, if we switch to dead fire mode, the accuracy of his AMS goes down. Of course, the accuracy of our missiles is only 14%, but still, that's not the point. Blackjackin'. Wait, no. Let's not say that. I kind of want to, like, bounce back and just shoot, but, like, the accuracy will continue to be tragically bad. So I don't want to do that. At the same time, I would prefer not to die. Still in cover, still shifting back. Although not guarding that left arm as well as we need to be. Ooh, penetration. Oh no! Haha! He missed! The blackjack went for a charge and it failed! Oh wait, no, it wasn't a charge, it was a punch? He doesn't have hands! How's he punching? Been a long while since the caught stream, been keeping it via YouTube, good to see you for Hello, mister! Oh god, YouTube. I have not updated YouTube in so long. It is a legitimate problem, and I suppose I should apologize for it, but I'm not going to. At some point it will be resolved.
Move order received.
Alright, Blackjack. I think it's time that you and I had a heart-to-heart. Can I shut the medium lasers? Kind of. Oh, this temperature is just going to be spicy. I was really kind of hoping that, like, you would somehow crit out an engine or something, but clearly that's not going to happen. Stoplight. Being scary. Character gifted a tier 1 sub to Urando. Gifted 97 subs. Gonna send out heartbeats. Heartbeats are going down.
What? No.
By the way, folks, you too. Heartbeats, come on. Come on. Where's the love? Where is the love? Okay, that's a not great song anyway, but hey. I know, I've probably just made like 6 mortal enemies for life by making that statement, but I'm gonna live with it. I need a longer range shot because this PPZ only operates at maximum power at maximum ranges. So, alright, we'll back up a little bit. 34, 7.7, 18. Heck yeah. But that didn't work. Virus has been beaten to the punch. This Vindicator is just Like, how often is your Vindicator, like, the ruling god on a battlefield? Not very often, I'd wager.
Breach. Internal damage.
Holy fudge. Just right on through.
Ready for orders.
He don't even care. Oh, this may be a horrific mistake. The machine guns are actually surprisingly still active, which is kind of funny to me. I need to stay close so I can use them. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it!
On the move.
You can't stop me. I mean, you theoretically could, but you wouldn't want to, I guess? Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Doing no crit, baby. No
Watch
crit.
my heat. I'm taking damage.
Blackjack gonna back off, gonna take aim, and gonna accomplish nothing! I just obtained a Dragon XOA Omni. I don't know what that is. I had no idea this was a thing. I think I've been a fan, but it's an upscale Grand Dragon at 70-ton Omni Dragon. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that sounds like something RogueTech would do. It may not actually be canon. just to keep you warned. It may not actually still be canon. Because there are several mechs in this game that are not canon, such as the Medusa. Oh, you took it! Punk. Leave my fire starter alone. He never did nothing to you, mostly because he's on the other side of the map. I wish he could do things to you, but that's neither here nor there. I need a little bit more speed than that. That'll work. Okay. Goodbye, Blackjack. Let's roll you up. I'm gonna roll you up like a bad carpet. Oh my god. Okay, he ejected the full mech. I'll take it. That's a Blackjack right there. There's the sling. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me, bro. I am very much aware, but you're gonna have to dig deep and not be a punk. Which I know, I understand. It's a hard thing to ask somebody. But you can do it. Hit him hard! We're only gonna get one charge. Oh, we hit him! 175 damage coming right to your face! And down you go! That's right. Duking it out with the Centurion now. And the fire starter, helpfully absorbing damage for the Centurion. Probably gonna die. We're not gonna tell the pilot that. Because that would probably get the pilot to not feel as bold and confident. The hoplite is 50 tons, by the way. It's annoying. But we will kill him. So hopefully I can kill the Vindicator on the ground. Hopefully, because I have no promises to make on that one. Alright, we're gonna flip like so. Or can I get slightly farther away from you? Not without running! Why are you running? You know, it's grit, vigilance. I'm gonna reposition for glory. I need to make sure this is an accurate, devastating salvo. That's what I need.
I'll do what you ask.
Alright, take aim. All cannons on. Dead fires to the max. Ooh, I'm so tempted to try and knock his bloody block off. You know what? This cannon is gonna rip through most things. Or not. You probably have an XL engine in you. But like, if I could take his head off. You missed. You just flat out missed. Make the pilot bleed.
Standing by.
Oh, we can dream. I gotta find cover for you because you're just. Well, what you're doing is called dying.
Now.
That's not good.
Hey.
Panther CA. Take aim from where you stand. Okay, we've opened up the shoulder. Aim for his face. 28%. Love it. Missed entirely. But you're gonna draw fire, and that's kind of the real reason why I did that. I know, it's not the nice thing to say, but, you know. At the end of the day, if we don't make this count... Okay, so first thing we just learned, he does not have an XL engine. But he did just bail out after losing his side torso. So I'm a little bit annoyed that the side torso was destroyed, but it was the left side torso. And what that means is that we still have opportunity to murder. Right, this will be showing my right side, which has my exposed side torso, which would immediately get destroyed. So I don't know how I feel about running headlong into this target. You know what? You're good reserve. I need to know what the hoplite's doing first before I so much as attempt such a maneuver. Sling gonna come on up. Already has one wound. Yeah, I figured you were gonna get shelled, but that was the point. You could survive the damage. Monarch. Well, hey there, punk. The left side's vulnerable, so I must show off my right side. Hi. Monarch girl, please, for the love of God, can you start hitting things? She keeps missing. Yeah, loves to focus on the target with the lowest evasion. They have some interesting ways in which they actually plan for that. Sometimes it's evasion, but it also has to do with vulnerability. Yeah, just brace, resettle the gun. You're useless at an 18 anyway. And settle. Target. Auto cannon to the face! I hope. No. Oh, he's gonna charge me! Let's see what happens. Ah! You miss! I am like water. You cannot touch me. Hello, Dex Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a wonderful good time.
Commander.
So he tried to kick me, the punk. So let's run up behind him and fire lasers at his back. Okay, 27%. Not worth the heat. Machine gun unjammed. Hoplite. Wait, what? There's two? How? Who charged me? There. No, he. Okay, he got the free move. What a jerk. Got the 1 pip of evasion, but I can come at him from behind. Go for Das Punch. 71%. Make it happen, Captain. Come on, Monarch. Das Boot is one. And then, come on, the cannon. The cannon. She can't hit it. She's the recoil of that gun just like sends her aim all over the place, and she's totally incapable of actually hitting the broadside of a gosh darn barn with that gun. And it's hurting me on a deeply personal level. Meanwhile, you just get accurate light gunfire. No worries at all. Ow. The sling is going to be a problem very shortly.
Barely scratched my armor.
Pantera. Can you please, like, murder? 54. Oh, the accuracy of 54%.
Okay.
It's not as bad as it could have been. What faction we're looking at? That's probably going to be the Aurigan Coalition. Oh, I can reach you. I can reach you, punk. Do it!
Confirmed.
There's nothing else Shade can do, to be honest.
Targeting for physical attack.
Missed. Uh-oh. This is not good.
That's a miss.
It's very not good. Let me guess. The hoplite moves first. Oh no, the hoplite's on 14. I'm on 12 though, so it's not gonna matter. Sling's gonna do things that slings do. Continue to just lob his huge missile bays at us. Our caliber weapons are painful to use early again. I know, but like she's supposed to be the main character too, and she's just not. She's not acting like a main character should, i.e., hitting her gosh darn targets. Stop calculating the walk distance. It's 16 inches. Alright, so... Wait a second.
Moving out.
What the fudge?! Game? Game, I'm gonna beat the ever-loving beat out of you. I'm just gonna get in there and I'm gonna slam you so hard.
In motion, Commander.
It wasn't even a misclick. I still had the option to move stuff around. It wasn't like I had it linked to a single area. So the game just was like, nah, fuck you.
I
it was a misclick, that'd be one thing. But it wasn't a bloody misclick. I'm angry.
Okay.
Very, very angry. But hey, at least we hit him with a PPC.
Loud and clear.
Alright, Monarch. Let's try this again. Das Boot, a heavy autocannon. Can you just, for the love of God, darling, make it work?
Closing into melee range.
Das Boot again. Okay, she's getting the kick down. And then the cannon. There we go. Didn't break anything, but
Reporting a critical
it's working now.
strike. Yes, Commander.
19. Somebody's about to fall foul of what should have happened last turn, but I mean, come on, game, right? Let it burn.
Hostile removed.
Yes. See, something exploded. Oh no, he's stress fracture on his right leg. Pilot incapacitated, concussion, engine destroyed, aileron 15 destroyed. But I'm not seeing a torso destroyed, which may mean, unless we're really unlucky, that we may actually get that mech back. I kind of doubt it, and to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it anyway, but it's possible.
Yes.
Alright, just start laying in with them big auto cannons. There we go. Direct line of sight, AC2s.
Tug, tug, tug.
And then Monarch can start actually trying to get into a location. This battle hurt. This battle hurt a lot.
I'll make it happen.
Oh shoot, I just realized. You probably have dead fires too, don't you? 16 is us. That's the fire starter. Can I get into a solid side angle position? I really don't want to reveal this mech to him because it's so badly beat up. I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to reserve.
Wow.
Alright, Panther. I got shot at by a lot of missiles, but it's a 43% accuracy. If I throw on the Vigilance, that gives me the protection outdoors, and then... Then you miss. Right? Right? That's what we expect around here. Early game, baby. Early game. It's everything you always dream of it being. Oh, you're running. Why are you running? Still lobbing missiles at us. It's all about that early game, man.
Yes.
All your hard-hitting weapons can't hit the broadside of a barn. All of your mechs are super fragile, and your pilots are not capable of like pulling off the clutch maneuvers. After about a dozen hours in, our pilots will be better, our mechs will be more solid, and then damage. Then the damage happens. But until that happens, we're just gonna have to pray that a 21% manages to hit him, which it didn't, even though it looked like it went right on into him.
Commander.
Fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Just run around out here. Be done. Back to start. Oh, he rolled high. You outrolled the fire. The fire starter rolled a 13 off of vigilance? Wow. Miss. He did not miss.
Armor holding.
And then he dropped the missiles on top of himself, but that's an entirely different
I'm taking
kettle of fish.
structural damage. I'm listening.
Monarch. Can you boot him in the balls? 46%, a punch is a 27. I'm just gonna try and boot you.
Copy that.
It's a low chance, but we hit anyway because, you know, Monarch is actually a really good melee pilot, it seems. And then she hits with... See, unless it's cinematically appropriate, she don't hit nothing.
Mech eliminated.
But on that last target, in the last enemy, after getting hit, she's like, oh, son. And ended it. Just... Well done. It would have been nice to have some accuracy when you were fighting other things that were butchering the entire thing, but you're alive, and I can't. This is why the early game's actually really fun. Like, you get all of this, like, confusing emotion that comes at the same time, because nothing works as planned. Which actually makes the game really fun. Part of me kind of really enjoys early game. Part of me is also like, screw early game. Yeah, we did not get that thing back at all. We blew it into little tiny pieces. The Vindicator came back in 3 pieces. That's a heavy PPC. That's a proper traditional heavy PPC too. Armor, Endosteel. Endosteel is always tempting. Oh, you had the light engine core. I like it. Pair of fibrous. Some random pieces of equipment. Standard fusion engine. A weapon heat mount. I don't want to just go for a Blackjack BJ1, but I kind of feel like I have to at this point. Like, there's no double heatsink kit here, right? Somehow he was running that entire mech off of his... Oh no, there... Aha! There was. There was the double heatsink kit. I was like, how possibly did you run a heavy PPC off of that? Like, spoiler alert, he didn't! And some Endosteel. Parts maketh the man. And we have... Yeah, we have the random platter. One of everything. LRM5, boring. 2 ferrofibruses, not bad. An additional level heatsink, some jump jets, a partial wing system. Don't know what came of that. It must have been the... Oh, what is the Avenging Angel? Yes, DHS conversion kit. Which technically isn't a thing, but like, for the purposes of RogueTech is a thing. The DHS kit, I don't know what we'll put it on. I'm sure we can come up with something. Probably not that Toro, though. That Toro is not going to get DHS kick. If I were to put it on anything, it would have to be the whatchamacallit. The Centurion. But the problem is the Centurion can't even make use of it. Because, like, it's got 1 ballistic and 1 missile hardpoint. Comms rates are a decent early game. Yeah, I suppose so, since we have such terrible resolve generation. Davian stealing stuff from no faction. So did Outworld. Poor no faction guys. Just having their planets randomly seized for no reason. Although now that they're doing, basically it's based off of how many systems in general you captured. Like, I can see why. Oh, the damage is actually not as bad as I thought they would be, to be 100% honest. I kind of figured it'd be way worse. Monarch fatigue. Did anybody take an injury? Lowbrow is injured. Didn't even notice the Lowbrow got injured. What? What about the Blackjack so it can do more with the lasers? It doesn't even really do a whole bunch without lasers anyway. See, where's the Blackjack? Yeah, it's 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Like, the lasers don't really overtax the heat system very much anyway, because normally when it's finally using those lasers, it's within close quarters combat anyway. So it's like, what's the point? Unless we were to, like, replace it all with, like, medium pulse lasers, and we would not do that. Besides, I don't have enough of anything to build anything. The other problem early game. That's the less fun problem of early game. Although I kind of wonder if I could cram in the AC8 or the AC5. Because the dual AC5 and a dual AC2. And in order to do that, let's game this out a moment. Okay, that's the gun. And then that's the ammo for the gun. Yeah, we could totally make that work. I mean, honestly, we could actually make 2 double Quicksell. Oh, it would be so cool if they had the Quicksell 5s, 2 of them in there. Because then we could really work with it. Alright, good night, Salas. Thanks for swinging by. Hopefully you had a wonderful evening. So, actually, Store, how many of those cannons did you actually say that you had? You only have 1. Because they're heavy. I could switch over to an entirely AC5 mounted system. I think I have the weight for it. Do we have the ammo for it? Oh, we have double tons. Oh, we can do this. So let me just game out the weight here first. So it's 15 tons? Yeah, 15 tons are going to be needed for the system. We're currently spending 11 on the cannon, right? 5 and 6. Okay. So yeah, 11 on the cannon. And we need to find another 4 tons. And that'll resolve our gun problem. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4.5. If there was anything else I could do to this thing, I would. But, like, I can't. That's about as far as it goes. Oh, that's why you were hitting with... Oh, okay, yeah, we definitely got to do this then. Yeah, you were just annihilating targets. It was beautiful. And -1 recoil with ranged weapons. And you generate 2 recoil. But the shoulders also negative? Oh no, the pilot does. What is the bonus for having double ton bins as opposed to a single ton? Single tons? It's like 20%. So it's pretty cool. Alright, bring me to the store. I need to buy all of your stuff. I drink from the cup of victory, bring me the finest donuts and bagels in all the land. And then I need some double tunes. Double Mark Dos. We almost never use AC5s. But today and today only, we are going to be utilizing AC5s en masse. Just straight up upgrading the gun system. So pull that, pull that, pull that, pull that, put that, put that. Now we're 2 tons over, I'd say. We're not even done yet. Ammunition. Put that and that for a temporary. So we're going to be a little bit over, but that's okay. Because I'm not going to use jump jets. Pharaoh, Endo, Gyro XL. Wait, what? Oh, right, because of the gun. Never mind. Gyro XL. There we go. Gives me half a ton more. Do you need 100 rounds? So the double AC5 gun always fires 2 shots and hit or miss with both. Well, maybe not. We're firing 3 shots per round. The double ton gives me 50 shots. 30. Yeah, you're right. We really don't. So you know what? That just saved the jump jets. Congratulations. You are the saver of jump jets. Armor lasts half ton. I mean, yes. It kind of was the plan. Alright. That. And that. And that. And that. And then this. The cooler this. The sweetness. And then the Pharaoh. The Endo. And the Gyro. And then armor this sucker up because it hurts to take damage. Don't know if you knew this, but in fact damage is pain. Oh, are we seriously going to do that today? We are seriously going to do that today. Alright, we're 0.007 tons underway. Always love it, game. And this will significantly increase our fire at the cost of also, because we were doing 50 damage out of this, we're not going to be doing 90. So 90 and 45 as opposed to 75 in total. This gun alone has more firepower than all of our blackjack shooting last time. Minus the lasers, of course. The sacrifice we've made is range, so sucks a little bit. Alright, we will cycle you to above the fire starter because the fire starter doesn't deserve love. Did I say that? I may have said that. We're going to be 14 days out anyway. Oh, it's going to take forever. But it's an important modification that does need to be made. Also, it'll give our pilots time to actually, you know, heal instead of being mostly dead.
That work order's complete, boss.
Mech Bay, just to make sure. Okay, everything's good. Engineering. How much for Mech Bay 2? Actually, not Mech Bay 2. What were we working on? We went with repair harness for a reason. Or for the energy harness for a reason. Oh, were we going for beta? Right. Structural repair comes after. It's a cheap upgrade. Takes forever, but it is important.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
There we go. Just chill for a few more days. Blackjack's done. Firestar, a little bit beat up after getting absolutely broken. Uneven armor? Yep. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. What's wrong? One or more locations destroyed? Don't think so, game. Underweight? I also don't think so. Book and actuator destroyed. There it was. All nice and pretty. Alright, and then 4 more days to get the Panther back. Haha, we have repaired power conduits, so everybody gets experience. Congratulations. Good job. This will force us to have to recheck our pilots, but hey, that's not the problem. 2, 1. Done. Quick quick check to make sure everything's solid. Now, the only thing I kind of want to do to this thing is remove the quick cell heavy PPC and put on the real one now that we have it. Although this heavy PPC does less damage, significantly less damage. But like the range on this thing is just so hard to use. We were fighting from longer-ish ranges, it just wasn't working. Backing, jamming 2, recoil 4, weighs 10 tons. This would be more reliable, would allow us to shoot from closer up. I'm not seeing a general debuff off of it though, that's the weird thing. That's kind of my confusing part. Like, where is that damage coming from? Or not the damage. How inaccurate it's been. Although I suppose, yeah, the sensor sniper has not been helping it. We'll modify the Panther next, I think, just to give it the additional accuracy. And a couple of other things. Quick check of the barracks, make sure all pilots are good. The most important thing on that BattleTech is now the right arm, so that's why it got all the attention. Alrighty, let's give you... Let's just give you higher initiative sensor roll, because it's more important.
I hear ya.
Hey, Lowbrow survived! Alright, he was the one who got shot down. Guts level up for the injury melee resist, otherwise he dies.
Got my attention.
Monarch needs to get to 3200 XP in order to actually get anything, so that's going to take a little while.
Standing by.
Hey, Shadow! Get some tactics on that. And then T-Shogun.
Is it already?
Tactics is what it is. Good. Learning from our mistakes, I hope. Quick cell heavy PPC would be really good if it had a sensor tracker bonus data for those long ranges. Yep. That's the modification. So the modifications we're going to be making is we're going to be putting a sensor tracker onto it as well as an energy accuracy fire control system. That'll net us a +6 at extreme range and a +4 at long range. So that'll be pretty nice to have. Ooh, B team. A capture base with the B team for 5 of 23 priority salvage? I mean, like, yes, please. A cheap and easy way of putting my pilots into a mission without having any actual danger. Let's see, Firestarter, Anubis, Owens, plus me, and the Sprint fire support helicopter. Yeah, why not? That's not bad. I wish I could actually see what these were, although this is the good Firestarter with the AMS equipped, because it's the same one as this one here. I don't know what the Anubis is packing, although Anubises tend to be pretty good normally. And, ooh, a good gunnery pilot in it too. This may actually work out pretty nicely. So we shall have to see. But I think we have an opportunity here to earn some easy stuff. Hopefully. It is a BT mission though, so you can never quite figure out how it's gonna go. As they're pretty bad. The one pilot we took on a BT mission had 0 in several of his skills, which was bad. But on this one, the mech that I think will do the best, the Anubis, that pilot has a 5 gunnery, which is higher than it's higher than Monarch's gunnery. Oh, it's gonna take Monarch like 3 or 4 more missions to be able to upgrade her gunnery to something that's even halfway decent. B team isn't just the same without the gunnery 0, also 10 derpy, but that urban mech did so much work. He hit when he needed to, and also stood there like an idiot for a while, but that's not the point. The ultra autocated Irby was a beautiful thing. And we are one part away from being able to build an urban mech, which it's an urban mech, but still we're one part away from putting it all together, and that would be great. Having another 30-ton backup. Okay, no, it wouldn't be great, but like it would be variety. When we start opening up the second lance, then things will change, maybe, and I'll need urban mechs to fill it out. But until then, we're gonna avoid that. Ready it all up. Yes, we're here to blow up buildings. Scout the base, can do. Ooh. If I position myself... Oh, it's this one. Okie doke. Let's be right along the road. Because that's how you be aggressive, right? And the cap. Confirm! Urbies are low-key great as mortar platforms. I mean, we have a mortar 8 now. And because of their slow speed, you can just hide behind things. Alright, we are going to maneuver into range of the base. Do we have any? Hey, we look into the base. It looks empty. Engine signatures. It's a trap! What? And now they're turrets. It was a trap all along. Okay, the Anubis is packing 2 enhanced LRM-5s with Swarm Ammo Thunder A and 2 ER light bright blooms. So that's not exactly what you'd call like heavy hitting damaging stuff. A little disappointing. The Owens is packing 2 LRM-5s as well with Follow the Leader, Listen Kill missile combo, 2 small lasers and a medium laser and a tag barrage for whatever that's worth to you. And then of course we brought a Centurion AH for the just kill you all and blow up all of your things. And the Scout helicopter too. Like as far as I'm aware, we basically put this thing together out of cardboard. Hey, there's all the targets. Well, the turrets anyway.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Lowbrow. We are not going to wait. Oh, there's a dropship that's going to be coming in there. Yeah, lowbrow, just attract fire. Do your thing.
Pedal to the metal.
Still nothing in the area. Still weird. First up is the Anubis. Alright, we're going to swing the Anubis in. Now, the advantage of the current LRMs that we're packing is that they don't have a minimum range. Light rifle position, that's fine. Light rifle position, that's also fine. Gauss emplacement, that's significantly less fine. And standard turret chassis is the mixed bag of mysteries. Be very, very careful with what you wish for. Pull back over here.
I'm walking here.
I don't want to get involved too much with that devastatingly deadly position. Swarm eyes are mostly useful, but are useless, but so are the swarms, or the thunders. So really, we just have bad missiles for turret busting.
Roger that.
So we're just gonna rain on everything. Bonk the bot. Wait, we have a bot. Oh, it's you. Why are you here? Account suspended or deactivated? Alright, but I want to ban his stuff. Wish to ban his information. Seriously? You're gonna meet. Okay, let's. Ugh. So he was around long enough to post his garbage and then was instantly destroyed. That seems legit. Let's see. That's there. Click to reply? I don't want to reply. I want to just delete it. Alright, see you around, Shadow. Thanks for swinging on by. So the bot has been preemptively bonked, it would appear. But I can't just delete his message without going to the dashboard, it looks like. Which is a little bit convoluted. It's like, come on stream. What you doing here? What you doing here? Where's my chat? But I can't see previous things on my chat anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know what? Just ignore it and hope that it goes away with time. The bot has already been destroyed. It's already been defeated instantly. We didn't even have to do anything. All right, we do need to be wary of that mortar position though, because that mortar, the Gauss position, because that Gauss position will ruin our week, and I would like my week to be okay. Not even great. I'm not even asking for great. I just want okay.
Firing on top.
Wow, you're a really bad shot. Yes, we started. Well, technically, it was a Turian start. If we want to get technical about it. However,
Accelerating to maximum
on top of
speed.
being a Turian start, we immediately then moved into the Aurigan Coalition. I don't even think that it's worth trying to fire the main cannon at until we get a little bit closer. Oh, we had a piercing AC-20 in one run, and it was just the perfect turret buster. It was so much fun to just instantaneously murk turrets. Alright, we're trying not to be seen by the Gauss emplacement for obvious reasons. So we'll bring the Owens over here, and we'll just continue to focus on that one central position. Why are you guys such terrible shots? What is your current malfunction? Firing blind? Oh. Well, at least you missed so badly. Yes, it was on an assassin. It was a great little mech. We did amazing stuff with it. It showed up just with nuke out turrets. Whee! Can't touch us. Similarly, unable to touch this. Although, if we could get a Gauss rifle off of this mission, and we put that on the Centurion, I would be a very happy camper. Because a Gauss rifle on the Centurion would allow us to be incredibly bold. And fairly easy to do.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Yes, but where? I get the reinforcements are on the way, Darius, but I need to know where. Oh wait, you don't have any information from me? Of course you don't, Darius. You're a horrible, horrible person.
Going turbo.
Like, I don't understand how Darius keeps his job. Still don't know what it is, but there they are. An Icarus 2, great, great. A Phoenix KR, also great. A Rocket Technique, dear God, with tandem rockets and a Phoenix KC. This is what we call a wonderful combination of horrible things. Alright, Twisted Firestarter, get on up in there.
Affirmative.
Capture the base. Also, barbecue the base while we're at it. Woo!
Reading loud and clear.
Let that sucker clean up. We're just going to continue to try and close the distance. Maybe we'll actually be able to see what we're shooting at for once. I know I'm asking a lot, but still. 61%, I'll take it. I'm shooting over the heads of a friendly, which is why I didn't want to fire the cannon, even though it was a 47%. So, I needed to keep my people alive. Sort of, kind of, ish. Phoenix KC. I don't know how he was shooting at me. Oh, because we're flying, that's why. I'd say cast Fireball, but those are 30-meter hexes. Yeah, the fireball would be a very small fireball. Some might even say a worthless fireball.
Copy that, Commander.
Probably shouldn't have moved that slowly. At least not with an Owens. Yeah, keep the list and kills going. Everything else can fire as well.
Confirmed.
Hey, turret defeated.
Target destroyed.
That's my favorite voice pack right now for the female voices. The Irish one. It is by far the best. Oh, I have a plan. I have a plan.
Onward.
'Cause I know where you're all going. Thunders. Fire position, baby. Yes. No, actually, no, I have time. I can legitimately just pick and choose who I want to kill. The Icarus should be flying. He's not, but I'm gonna pick on him.
Locked on target.
And we're just gonna drop all this. Doesn't stop celebrity D&D guest Duncan Fisher from casting Fireball. Rocket Technique moving his way on. Cannon firing at the sprint, failing to connect. Lovely. Don't know what the Gauss also failing to connect. Lovely. The Gauss emplacement, obviously the most dangerous thing right now. And more misses. So the turret's being just as ineffective as several of the people in my company right now. That was not me. We didn't do that.
What can I do for you?
Sprint! Alright, here's your plan, Sprint. You're gonna run up behind all these guys. You're gonna say, hi, how you doing? And then you're gonna drop a tag barrage on top of the Icarus. And you're gonna hit him with it, which means that tag is now gonna follow him. Alright, you can continue to do your
Rolling.
God-given work. Target the rocket technical, please.
Firing on
And we don't need to hit because we're laying mines. We just need to be in the neighborhood.
Standing by.
Which is one of the reasons why mines suck, but like, let's not talk about that. Let's be happy. Oh, what are we actually dealing with? So the light rifle is a single light rifle and no missiles, and you are of the same persuasion. And how about you, my little friend in back? 240, 150. I will need a concentration of firepower to actually bring that thing down. A concentration that I do not yet have. Oh, but that's too close because these are standard LRMs. So let's back you up. Utilize your LRM accuracy for what it is. We're gonna blow out you as fast as we can. Oh, wait a second. Did I pick a fight with the Aurigan Coalition? Aw, darn it. I didn't mean to do that. Less than a minute after I filed a report on that bot, Twitch had already banned it. Just saw the emails. They banned it before even I could get to it. Like, I didn't notice the bot, and everyone was like, kill the bot. I'm like, wait, what? And then by the time I actually looked at the bot, it was like, already suspended. It's like, wait a second. But how? We want the flamers because the flamers are dealing buku damage. So, buku damage go. Oh, look at it burn. Then I just need a solid strike from the Centurion and we'll be on our way. Icarus walking to the minefield. Firing at the sprint. Ineffectively, I might add. Unable to commit.
I'm listening.
Alright, Monarch, please do me a favor. Hit the target you're aiming at. I know I'm asking a lot. but I think you owe me.
I'm on it.
Oh, she's a deadly machine. Twitch painting boss.
Target destroyed.
I'm certain, like most things on Twitch, it will be unevenly enforced. Rocket technique making its way through all of the minefields that I laid. That jerk. Oh no, Centurion, look out! That hurt. That hurt a lot. I don't like it. Oh, and you see me. How do you see me? At that range? Gauss rifle once again being useless, which you know is something that we only just promote as much as we can. Are those Phoenixes equipped with artillery?
I hear you.
I wonder. I wonder many questions. Alright, full speed. And just go.
Got it. Back speed. No
Can't stop me. Okay, Phoenix KC. Gonna continue to engage. Gonna continue. Oh, I actually think you might have hit me. It's not okay. You're not allowed to shoot my little scout helicopters. You need to move, otherwise you're gonna get, you know, targeted and killed, and we don't want that. We're gonna lay another barrage here, and the reason being that they're all gonna have to move through this area anyway to get up here. So just continue to box
I'm
them.
receiving you.
All right, Owens, I want you to see. Yes, actually, that's exactly what I want you to see, but I want you to see it like while moving quickly, because otherwise you may get killed, and that would be bad.
Quick, Sisnet.
This is a bad shot. I don't know why it's such a bad shot, but it's a bad shot. Still, we hit him with a medium laser. That's actually pretty big. We shall lay our trap. It's not. Yeah, it's kind of a trap. It's working too, I think. We need to kill this Gauss emplacement though before it has a chance to do anything. It is the #1 goal of the universe at the moment, is to blow this Gauss turret up. Because otherwise, life is about to become very painful. So I'm gonna go full tilt on it.
Acknowledge. Watch my heat. I'm taking
Okay, maybe I should not have gone full tilt on it.
reporting overheat.
I figured he wouldn't quite do that, but apparently he did. That Icarus has an XL engine on it. I have problems here. That Gauss emplacement is also gonna blow the ever-living heck out of that fire starter.
You have my attention.
So that did not work out well for anybody involved. Mostly the Firestar pilot. He's gonna have an interesting time not exploding. Alright, we're gonna move over here and we're gonna take aim at these people. These fools, as it were. 2148. No cannon for you. Wow, that was like one missing. One missile. At least it's not my fire starter. I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna need it to fight off all of this. Like, this is actually gonna be pretty scary to fight without the fire starter. Ow! Sprint taking nasty damages.
You can see daylight through my armor.
I noticed that. Probably get that looked at. If I'm really lucky, it'll shoot at the helichopper? No. No, it was like, hey, I have a target finally.
They've blown past my armor.
We noticed that. And then the artillery direct on the Icarus.
Commander?
Alright, sprint. Move it, boy. Full speed.
Moving fast.
And done. Onto the enemy. Enemy. Oh no, enemy Icarus. He's gonna run through even more mines. He wants me badly. He can't have me. The Monarch portrait, she doesn't look like normal pilots.
I lived.
Yes. All portraits in this game are like that? Alright, I'm gonna bring everybody together to see if we can hurt this Gauss emplacement before, you know, we die. Swarm eye, 78% accuracy.
Firing all weapons.
Oh, dropping the swarm.
Yes, Commander.
It didn't work, for those wondering. For those questioning, it did not function correctly. That's some good accuracy right there. Listen kills? Yeah, listen kills for sure. Lay it down! It's still not dead yet. That's the problem. Because this guy ain't turned it on. He's gonna get shot at again. Phoenix KR. Oh, he's in the combat zone. I can't just ignore him, or can I? Can I somehow get my Centurion into a position where there's a direct line of sight to the target? Because I need the direct line of sight in order to actually, you know, accurately hit the target. I can, but at what cost? Oh, this is gonna suck. But it must be done. Cannon on, set to dead fires, rock and roll. Yeah, baby.
Target destroyed.
Let's see if Monarch can survive what's about to hit her. Because it's a lot of stuff.
Waiting for
Guano, turn that mech back on. You sorry excuse for a pilot. I'm gonna get shot at. Oh, they shoved the Anubis. Why? She was one of the later Starlight Angels? No, she wasn't. Oh boy, if that AC-20 had missed. I know, it would have been so bad. Okay, sprint is safe. They keep shooting at it, but it's not working.
good to go.
Sprint! Continue to move out.
Sprinting.
Settle.
I'm here.
Owens! Yay, Owens! I mean, I should start damaging that light rifle position. That's gonna be next. He's the final one after all.
Firing.
So we're gonna get some damage going down.
My LRMs are out.
And we'll kill it, and that'll be all of that taken care of without too much pressure. I only want to see the turret. But I don't think that's technically possible. Although we do have Angel ECM and, you know, stealth armor, so
Moving to position.
it's not the biggest concern of mine. Light rifle position exposed. I mean, Monarch could just walk up and beat the ever-living crap out of this technical. Although she would have to charge attack it, and I am not down for charge attacking.
Standing by.
Could dive on top of the Phoenix, although that puts the technical above me. And so he'll get the high ground bonus. 42%. The accuracy on that is not very high, and I don't like it. So here's my plan. I'm going to set up right here.
Leading the charge.
I'm going to once again Vigilance to keep me alive. And... yeah, we're going to settle the gun here. And lay into it with some missiles. Not a lot, but some. I need to put a bigger missile pack on that shoulder. Phoenix coming on up. Shooting and missing the sprint, which is all according to plan. And this will be the rocket technique? Oh no, it's the other it's the Icarus too. Who actually managed to hit us, which is unfortunate. I do not like being hit by large lasers. But at least we had the protection. Alright, and then you can barbecue. Possibly. I mean, your one leg is being held on with, you know, string. So maybe we don't do that. And jump you into somewhere good. I mean, it's not what I'd call good yet. But I kind of have an idea of what I want to get done. There'll be 4 pips of evasion, which may keep you alive.
Engaging jump jet.
Possibly not. Oh, you may have broken something. Small laser off, medium laser. What's your cook chance? Shut down on 10%. Make it happen. Yeah, light rifle position destroyed. Now, did you shut yourself off? You didn't. Good job. Congratulations. All right, who's coming up? I thought somebody was coming to punch me, but apparently not. Oh, did somebody get stopped by the minefield? That point defense system working overtime.
That shot got past my armor.
But you're alive. You got 4 pips of armor left in that leg. Not even armor. That's not even armor. You just have 4 structure points left in your leg. Woo. Course is dangerous. Dropship inbound to this location. Really? I can't engage him aggressively because a dropship is inbound in that location. I kind of feel cheated.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, sprint. Just helicopter yourself around. Well, the tag barrage is ready again. So...
Double time.
Hi. Hi there. How you doing?
Firing everything I've got.
I don't know if we hit that or not, but it's gonna be close and it's gonna be funny.
Systems recycling for another shot.
Oakley dokley. Now, I could send the Centurion right in after the RogueTech. He's out of his tandem rockets, but he's only got 20 rockets at a time. Okay, that's not as bad.
I'm on it.
Like, it's 20 SRMs, which is painful, but like compared to his friends.
Discharging weapon.
Oh, somebody had a bad day.
Hostile unit down. Standing by.
Alright, Owens. The Owens is technically fast enough that he could step on the rocket technical. And the fact that that is true is just hilarious to me. Also, if we look over here, the Icarus has 0 leg armor, having been successfully mined out. So really, the Owens kind of has this pick of targets. I'm going after the RogueTech just because. And I will have the Anubis take care of the Icarus. So this will be FTLs, no tag barrage needed.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Miss. He's wounded face. I don't know if it was to the face. Has I gotten any pilots killed yet? No. I'm actually good at this. And before AMS ammo explosion? Hopefully not. Alright, Anubis. What the Anubis is going to do, it's going to be very cunningly sneaky and cool. It's going to run at high speed. It's up to a pip of 4. Slip in like so. Take a direct look at him. Switch over to Thunders just in time and right bloom his face. Enjoy the minefield. Oh, he's gonna try and move. You fool. He took 20 damage. Up there goes our leg. There goes their leg. We need to mount a fan to the mouth of the Centurion to blow all that smoking muzzle after the shots. Bonk.
Damn it. I'm wounded.
How badly wounded are you? Hopefully not too badly. Kind of still would like to keep you alive for a little bit longer. Oh no. Oh no. The RogueTech. Oh no.
Commander,
Oh wow, he's alive.
I'm wounded.
He's wounded times 2.
Orders.
My turn. Wait. Oh, the Firestar hadn't gone yet. Stand up, boy.
All right. Back in
Get on up, boy. Now we're gonna give him what for? Am I not allowed to melee? Really, game? Oh, now it's locked up. Okay, lovely. Can I melee you? Please? No. Game's like, no. Game's like, not gonna happen. That would be too powerful. Alright, well in that case, I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this mech. Oh, he's totally out of ammunition. Never mind, I don't even need to worry. Tempting. So tempting. What sort of injuries are you actually taking? Let's see, collapsed lung, you're bleeding out, and a broken arm, which is an accuracy penalty. I'm gonna use a vigilance. And then I'm gonna brace. And I'm gonna hope that puts me high enough in the movement stack in the next turn that I can do something. It put me at a 5. Wow. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. And I don't like it.
Sprinting.
Sprint on over there. YOLO. I thought about it. Oh, the Phoenix is gonna YOLO. He's going for it and he missed. Ooh, that puts him up close now. He tried a charge, it failed. What's that gonna win him, Bob? Well, you see, we have this fabulous new AC-20
I'm moving.
right into... Hang on, am I in a danger square? Fudge, I might be. Well, let's hope this doesn't kill me.
I'm on.
Did you just miss? You missed a 70...
Commander?
Girl, we need to talk. This constant missing bullcrap of yours is becoming a problem. Like a serious, serious problem. You need an intervention. We're gonna move right there. And I'm gonna utilize all of the Owens's immense firepower.
Roger that.
Oh, look at that immense firepower. Don't forget to bandage our wounded bleeding out pilot. He's got 5 turns! Icarus. Oh, he may not have fun. No, he's dead. He's flat out dead.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Anubis. Well, I mean, how much leg do you have? You have 8 left. That's great. You got 8 leg left. Well, at least I don't have to worry about friendlies in the target area. Oh, but he's about to leave the minefield zone.
Acknowledged.
Alright, we need to figure out who truly needs to die. Switch over to swarms, make him hurt.
Firing full complement on it.
Wow, 273 is missed entirely. What a ridiculous failure. Carry having legs with her, apparently. That was pathetic. Gonna move on 18. He's gonna move before. Oh, the Owens is actually gonna beat him. That's pretty funny, actually.
Double time.
Hello. So,
Commander.
yeah, Pontoon, you have a chance if you want to be like a hero and just shoot him right in the back. Okay?
Roger that.
Wow, you suck so much. Like, I struggle with the words to describe how terrible you are. You getting shot in the face, that's all on you. And the Icarus is going down. How's what? Yep. Yeah, that worked. Both legs destroyed. Concussion. Pain.
Standing by.
Basically, he is no longer with us. Alright, let's see if we can't Omaimo Shinderu this guy. Wow. Oh yeah, because enhanced swarms don't have a minimum range, punk! It still wasn't enough.
Target taking a critical hit.
These are greenhouse to learn somehow. They gotta learn, hopefully in a better manner that allows them to actually, you know, hit targets, because this is ridiculous. Come on, guys. I'm gonna run through a minefield to do this. Hi there.
All weapons locked on. Firing.
Oh my god, girl. Oh my god.
Pierce through the armor.
I don't even know how to describe how disappointing you are right now. 22! Bring the sprint around. All we gotta do is kill 2 units. One of the units can't even fight because it's a vehicle. Vehicles can't melee anyway.
I'm here.
Alright, the Owens will be able to slow down the Phoenix, I suppose. That is what he's useful for. So since when do Owenses have jump jets? What? Yep.
Forward.
Speed. All you gotta do is hit him a little bit.
Taking the shot.
Yes, like that. You didn't even have to do much, you just a little bit. That's all that was needed. Gonna circle around, try and go after the Anubis. But the Anubis is stealth! What you gonna do against stealth, boy? Nothing. That's what.
Yes, I hear you.
And then Monarch is gonna just kinda like, oopsie daisy. That's no good. That's no bueno.
Taking her to
Why? Turn off the cannon and just shoot his legs. It may be a better decision to just go after his legs. Because clearly nobody wants to be able to hit him in the back.
Affirmative.
Surprise!
Firing full salvo.
And just a little bit to rain on his parade. On your back. I wouldn't mind adding a Phoenix actually to our company. I think that'd be a good fit. Phoenixes are 50-ton battle mechs. They're generally not super impressive. And a lot of people don't know about them. compared to their far more popular Phoenix Hawks. But I happen to like Phoenixes. I think they're pretty swish. How badly damaged are you? You need like 30 something damage to happen to that leg.
Tell me what you need.
Alright, Monarch, just beat the living crap out of this guy. I want him gone. I want him and his tortillas dead. Stealth is hard to counter in early game. Usually try to melee them if it seems to be a better hit chance. Oh, what happened to the technical? The humanity. One's gonna be annoying with all those missiles. It's not that many missiles. We've already run one bin dry. Alright, set up like so. Oh, I should have gotten closer. Duh. Because now I can't use my medium lasers. Or my small lasers. Both legs killed? Not yet.
I'm receiving you. Rolling.
Take aim. Thunder Rays. Wait a second, how much was that? He does have exactly 30 health in those legs right now.
Primitive.
Perfect. That's both legs killed.
Hostile removed.
Already. Minimal damage. And... please don't tell me that you killed... if you killed the dead mechs. I needed those mechs. I wanted to build those mechs. Dark had a QS exploding ammo. I mean, yes, but then again, it was also out of ammo, so. We didn't have a technical this theirs. The Toyota's rib. That's a funny rigged Anubis. I would know I've seen some clone engineer. I don't like the enhanced LRMs, especially because it has no, like, dead fire. Or not even dead fire. It should have, like, just normal ammunition. The fact that if you're too close, the swarm hits you on its own anyway is a little bit weird. A little bit of damage onto the Centurion. And will that be enough Phoenix parts, or did you... Gauss Rifle. I hate you, game. I know you hate me back. Whole bunch of primitive fire control systems. Please tell me there's ammo for this Gauss Rifle. There's not. There's no ammo for the bloody Gauss Rifle. At least we got the Gauss Rifle. Alright, give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Would have been more, but apparently if it was underneath, then it just blows up everything. Yeah, anyway, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Do you mind answering the occasional new question? Go ahead. We don't mind. Had a dropship actually land on one of my mechs once. Got lucky, got it all back and rebuilt. I mean, they do warn you about that. Is Vic modding a thing now? It is not yet. It is in the works. Well, I don't know if they're actively working on it, but they plan to eventually come back to it. There's a decent Rex small laser. I would never waste my time on a Rex. Any Rex. I don't care. I've tried Rexes before. They're just not good. Just continuing the never-ending feud with us. So that's one way to put it. Okay, we've got a cut. We have to put a quick cut in here for the YouTube people. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Derek. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see notifications every single time I release one of the videos, press the little bell icon. It's there. That's why it's there. And comment. Tell me how much you love or hate my beard. And I'll see y'all in the next episode.